edition of the Union Football Coaches Show. I'm Rick Coy, along with the head coach of the Redskins, Kirk Frederick. It's always good to go down the turnpike and get a win.
It is. It's always a lot of fun, and you know, Norman's probably the furthest travel we have, but you know, getting through a little bit of traffic here or there. But I was proud of the way our guys prepared, proud of the way that we came out, and again, you know, outside of a few things frustrating defensively. You know, offensively, our guys played very, very well.
And you're looking at a team in Norman North. Your guys can read. They understand that that's not a very good football team. So going and creating your own atmosphere was important. And I thought your guys brought energy early. Yeah,
we did. I think that, again, just the way that, you know, our guys were playing up front on the offense and defensive line, I mean, just did a great job. Of course, Peyton had another great game. Probably the best game running the football that Darius Boone has had. I mean, he played extremely tough, ran very physical, and if you can establish running game, and then obviously the defense can stop the running game of the other team, you got a great chance to win football games.
As a matter of fact, let's take a look at those stats so you can see exactly how Union did that, established that running game. 159 yards is terrific. Look on the other side, Norman North with 49 yards and 9 first downs. That's a dominating defense.
It is. You know, like I said, our guys up front played very well. You know, at times we had a few missed tackles defensively that were kind of frustrating, but you know, outside of that, I thought that played well. The thing that doesn't show up much in that is our special teams. I thought our special teams just had a dominating performance. You know, obviously had the block punt for a touchdown, and you know, we had a 37-yard average in our punting game, which again is kind of 2 weeks in a row with that. So Stephon was kicking well, and our coverage was good. You know, we returned to kick outside the 40-yard line. So a lot of those things within our special teams really set our offense up, and couldn't be more proud of how our offense, just possession after possession, found ways to score.
Love the 0-0s on fumbles and interceptions. Penalties, obviously, it's a cleanup thing, but you know, it's harder. Norman North at times was a little sloppy, and it kind of feeds on the other team, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the thing that you look at is effort, you know, and I mean, if it's an effort penalty, you know, you kind of say, okay, here's a situation where maybe we can get better in the way that we position our technique. As long as those guys are putting out great effort, you don't want those, you know, those late things. And we had a few of those, you know, within special teams. You never want a penalty, and we had some show up in our special teams. But again, a lot of those things are effort, and we're excited about that. Just want to clean some of them up.
And you know, you mentioned Darius Boone. How about this? He's your offensive player of the game, and for a good reason.
Yeah, Darius just had a great game, 3 touchdowns. You know, and then of course had the big impact on the punt block, and just ran the ball very well. I love seeing that one play down there close to the goal line. He just ran smooth over a guy, and just had an attitude about himself in the way that he played.
Kyler Pearson's touchdown run was special too. You see a little bit later on. Isaiah McGuire defensively, but your whole defensive front's been really good.
Yeah, Zaya did an outstanding job there for a little bit. I think he had 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. I think one of them might have been a sack, but it was, you know, we had to declare it tackle for loss. But just playing very dominating and just kind of unblockable, especially in that 5 technique. But you're right, a lot of those guys up front, but Isaiah played really well.
He did. And then your punt block team, they get the entire guys get specialty.
The entire one, because you're looking. I mean, Micah had a big block, and those guys just put a lot of pressure on that punter all night. And then anytime that you can get 2 goals on your goal board out of 1 play. Sure. And our punt block team deserved that. We get the block, we get the score. There's just not I don't think a better play in football than a punt block, as demoralizing as that is to an opponent, and then you score on top of that.
That's not so bad. And then you get to go by a Del Rancho on the way home. I mean, there's all kinds of good things here. So we'll come back and get to the first half highlights of Union and Norman North next on the Union Football Coaches Show.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Union fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of the Union Redskins. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, The Union Redskins Athletic app will keep you up to date with all things Union. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Union Redskins. You can download it today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. I don't want to hesitate. Let's get right to the first half highlights of Union and Norman North because it's a lot of fun. Now, on the road, it's always tough, Coach, but you guys came out quick.
Yeah, guys came out well, and once we got on the field, figured out which gate we were supposed to go in to get on the field. Our guys came there, loved this shot. Great camera work, outstanding. Our guys coming out of TP since 1994. That TP's been at every game, and excited for TP Crew getting that set up. Starting right off the bat, you got Panther and the company in there making a great play. Look at the pressure by Isaiah and Murdoch coming in. Outstanding job, good coverage. Cameron Watts down the field. Nice job, come in with pressure again. Down the field, Jaquan played really well, had a couple of nice stops early. There's the pressure by Z coming across the corner there. Nice job by McGuire. Just outstanding to start the game off defensively like that. JT runs the ball so hard. Good blocking down the field. Cameron Watts in there blocking down the field for him. Peyton throwing the ball out to Shadows. Had a couple of really good games. Excited about that. And Darius run the football inside. We talked about how physical and tough he ran the ball.
He looks like a guy who realized senior year, pick it up.
That's exactly right. He just, again, you could tell in the way that he worked last week, he was going to have a good week, and very proud of him. Nice throw and catch again, out to Shadle. That's one thing about Peyton, the accuracy that he has and the way that he's playing, just puts the ball right where it needs to be. Torrey Dillard, the little out route there. Again, Darius, those guys up front blocking so well. Brock Henry, and there he is running over a guy in the end zone. Brock with the lead block in there. Love just that first drive, just taking some attitude with it. I think we had 5 guys there, and what a great play by their receiver to come down with it. Got a lot of guys in coverage, and nice throw and catch for those guys. Mishandled the snap. Our guys are right there, ready to go. Good, just a push up front. Felt sorry for their quarterback at times because those guys up front were giving lots of pressure there.
I'm not too sorry. It's Barry Switcher's grandson. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. But Nick Jones and Isaiah again on some nice pressure. Murdoch there with the great get off. There's one of those big sacks by Isaiah. Done a really nice job. Again, I know we keep showing this angle. It's a great angle. It's not replays. This is the way that the kid played. That's why he's our defensive player of the game. Coming deep there, outstanding. Get the ball over the top there to Kyler Pearson, and Peyton puts the ball right on the money and gets a nice throw. Great protection, good slide protection underneath, and we go in for a big score. So we've run the football down the field, and now we take a big shot over the top and leading 14-0. Love the patience in the way that our defensive lineman in there, Mason Givens, played that zone read. Did a great job with that. Able to pick that up. Good job coming in. Great hit underneath there and forces a fumble. Unfortunately, they get it right back, but our guys are stepping in. Michael Walker making a nice stop there.
Running back right here's got a little scoop.
It's Isaiah again with pressure. Josh Frederick making a nice tackle off the edge. And again, our guys battling pretty well. We're just missing on a couple of plays here, but one thing I liked about our guys, they're going to make you have to snap it again.
Great pursuit.
Coming off the edge, just missed an angle there on the outside. Gave the quarterback a little extra time, but good coverage. A nice job there by A.J. Green, keeping the coverage throughout the entire play. Some more pressure down the field, and you can see our guys, just A.J.'s there, and Cameron Watts, those guys doing a nice job. Quarterback, no place to go, just punishing play there. As you see Tomlin come in, comes underneath, makes a great tackle, great sack, him and Isaiah McGuire on the big play there.
That tackle just had no chance most of the night. I felt sorry for the kid at the end of the night.
Offense right back to work. Get the little pass out of the backfield there to Darius, and again, just tough physical play up front. You got Gabe Cantu in there doing a nice job. Ryan Rodriguez doing a great job up front at the guard position, and unfortunately we just lose the ball there and aren't able to make the big completion. JT with the little play out to the side there, tough running. Here we are coming back underneath. Love the burst that you see out of Jaquay right here on a little tunnel screen. And I think he's allergic to that goal line because last week he had one out on the 1 yard line, and then he gets this one the same thing. Great lead blocks. You see the linemen up front there, Jake Henry and Rodriguez and Cantu, and Jaquay Shaver, senior wide receiver, gets it there, and then we're able to punch it in. Big blocks up front by Nick and by Brock Henry, and you see Tomlin going in, just running over his own guy. Just an outstanding job getting into the end zone.
By the way, I like the white hats.
Yeah, it looked good, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a good look.
Coach John Davis, our equipment guy, special teams guy, is, I call him, he's our costume guy. He comes up with what costume we're going to wear each week. Frustrating with a little bit of missed tackle, but the pursuit, as you said earlier, pursuit is there. Our guys getting them down, doing a nice job with it. A little misdirection here. What a great play. Having a corner come up, beat the block. Not only beat the block, come up and leave it, just have a punishing tackle there by Jaquan Sanders and a tackle for loss. Quarterback nowhere to go with the ball, and this is probably one of the frustrating ones. It's a third down situation, and we just give up too many yards on some broken plays, and beyond that, I think our guys kind of hooked up and played pretty well. They come back underneath, again, good pursuit. Just going to work on some of our tackling and the way that we're forcing the ball. Michael Walker there, nice job. Got the ball down the field, and JT McLeod is there, and I really thought he was going to score on this one, and gets it down inside the 5. Defense playing well, getting there, and then of course just another big, tough, punishing run inside there. Jake Henry, Michael Walker, Nick Jones, just an outstanding play. Get a great view from the backside here. You can see right here, outstanding job. Nick just planting his guy. Anytime you can score and pancake a guy in the end zone like that, great job. And then just the attitude that Darius ran with, couldn't be more proud of the performance.
Right back to D.
Nice job by Tomlin stretching it out. A lot of guys fitting on the inside, a lot of good pressure inside by our guys. They come back in here trying to establish some power running game. Nick Jones is in there with the big stop. You can see that. They get us a little bit of a flare pass, fullback in the back, out of the backfield, and got to recover to that one. But again, we forced them to punt.
But AJ here gave you a little burst.
AJ Green, again, a lot of speed, getting him the ball. The more that he carries the football, the better he's getting. And here he is on the outside, showing a little bit of burst there. Tough running, strong kid, doing a nice job, good blocking down the field. Nice decision to the outside. Great job, good block by Kyler, and Torrey Dillard makes a nice play, picking up some big yards. Again, just throwing the ball, putting it in where it needs to be. Nice catch there by Shadle. Peyton doing a good job. This is a really good pass by Peyton. Throws the ball 1 yard, and then KP just makes it look spectacular. I've been working on that spin move with him. I know, yeah, it's.
Something as a defensive lineman, you specialize.
Yeah, I was trying to, good block there by Darius, and I told him when you get to the sideline, you spin back to your left right there. That's the way I used to do it.
It worked out nicely, and you're right, tremendous block by Darius.
How about our guys just chasing the football? Love seeing, you get all the defensive linemen involved there. Guys, of course, linebackers fitting and coming in, and we just miss on one there, but Watts is there to make a nice stop. They get it out close to midfield, and we got to make sure that we buckle down. Lots of white jerseys there, making plays. Isaiah spilling the fullback there, just fitting every gap. You can see our guys playing tough inside.
Yeah, I'd say that's buckling down right there. He saw a team picture of the defense twice.
Come back on the boot play, and they get us. We're staring in the backfield just a little bit, but the pressure, I think, on that quarterback caused him to miss the throw.
I think JT really surprised people by how strong he is. He's fast, but he likes to deliver a little wood.
He really is. He runs very physical, and And again, it's some of those things we need to give him the ball a little bit more and see what he does with it.
That changeover, offense, defense, guys going back and forth a little bit is really working out for you.
I think it's given a lot of spirit to our team.
No question. All right, so we're going to come back and get the second half highlights of Union and Norman North. Here's a hint. Doesn't change much. Things get better for Union. That's coming up next on the Union Football Coaches Show.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Corey with the head coach of the Redskins, Kirk Frederick, and we want to get right to the second half highlights of Union and Norman North because there's a lot of highlights.
There is. This is one of those special teams plays. Just great, outstanding effort, extra effort. We have a goal of trying to get the kick return outside the 40 every game at least one time, and you can see that Pearson, we just got past it, but just a lot of effort to get it done.
Darius just bowling forward.
Darius getting a nice run up the middle there, get the ball down the field. KP, I know he wants that one back, and I think he's definitely committed to trying to get that done. Not our best possession of the night. This is one of those right out of the half you're not real proud of, but fortunately for us, we got a great punter. Gets the ball way down the field, and good coverage out of our gunners. Nice job there by both those guys. JT getting down the field and forcing it down. They get the ball off the edge there. Defensive line, again, those guys playing tough. Good play by JoJo coming down, making a nice stop from the safety position. They run the counter, and there's just nowhere to go. Murdoch is in there, Panthers in there, lots of guys. Jake Rogers doing a nice job. Off the zip sweep action there, Darius gets the ball. We run the stretch, probably the best cut of the night. Love that one. Run the stretch, cuts it back, and then shows the speed that he has to finish the run.
Yeah, that's a terrific vision there because a lot of times he'll make that cut and he's looking for a guy to hit.
There is no doubt. Great cut, runs out the backside of it. You get over pursued out of the stretch play by the defense, and Darius makes him pay for it. Good get off from our guys up front. Got pressure coming off the edge. Nick Jones chasing the quarterback. Good coverage down the field. Cameron Watts taking it away. Nice job there. Quarterback keeps it. Just a great job there. Good hit by Josh and Michael Walker there, making a nice stop on the quarterback. Got a few guys we're subbing in and out, kind of one and a halves that are making plays. You got a big hit in there by Jake Rogers and Nick and those guys. Outstanding job by Tomlin. Does a great job. We get pressure underneath. Quarterback has to step up, and Isaiah's right there to make the big play.
He had to be tired of seeing 93.
There's no doubt about it. Good blitz to the inside. Isaiah makes a great stick move. Just makes an outstanding play and another big play. Come underneath, lose a little bit of contain. Quarterbacks, it's never good trying to throw the ball back across. And I really love the play out of Cameron. Thought Cameron broke on the ball. Just kind of one of those bang-bang plays that unfortunately the officials saw it differently than I did, and gives them a fresh down.
Yeah, imagine that. An official and the coach didn't see
Isn't
eye
that
to eye.
crazy how that works? You got Murdoch chasing him everywhere. This is the big play we talked about. We forced him to punt. Everybody looking for the ball. Great block by Michael Walker, linebacker coming in, making a nice play. You can see this, outstanding job. Just splits it right there. Great camera work. Love the slow-mo here. Lots of guys. That's why I said the whole team got it. Because I'm telling you right now, there's the experience. A.J. Green, sophomore, tries to fall on it. Senior, Darius Boone, picks it up and goes and scores.
He knows. And you notice he turned.
There's a difference there.
Yeah, he turned around and looked in the back like, does that count?
Are they going to give this to me?
Exactly.
Great job off the edge. Super job. They just missed the tackle off the blitz. This is probably the biggest play they had all night. And just anytime you're sending a blitz off the edge, you got to hit those gaps just right. And we're off just a little bit, but some great teaching off of it. Fullback or tight end out of the backfield, they slipped up on us there. Get a couple of plays inside. Again, nice job there, outstanding job. Jacoby Gibbs trying to make a big play. And you get Damari Beard comes in and makes a nice stop there, senior defensive lineman.
And both those guys made quite a few plays.
Outstanding job there on the outside by our corner, A.J. Green. Tomlin's in there making a nice stop. Good stop there as they get down into the red zone. They go back to a little wildcat action there. They're able to pick up a first down off of it. And we just misfit off the edge, and got to credit them. That young man there's made a lot of plays for them over the last 3 years, the Mashburn kid. Nice job there by Brock, keeping them from getting the interception off that play. Does a nice job. Getting a lot of subs in here. Those guys playing well. Of course, Jalen Smith, we saw him last week, run so hard inside. Does a really good job with it. You got Fuller in there getting some good blocks inside, and we have to give up a sack. There's Michael Walker again. Just seems to always put himself in a good position to make plays. Love what the junior linebacker's been doing for us. Joe Cleary, nice job outside backer, making a nice play. Palmer, Davion Palmer coming up, making a nice stop at corner. There's Palmer again. Just a really good job. Braxton Tempest, sophomore linebacker, makes a great stop here in open field. Just love the tenacity that Braxton shows and has played really tough for us this year. There's Josh Peoples, not probably the best technique, but he got a hold of him and wanted to get him on the ground. Love Josh and what he's doing for us, just trying to find a way to get him down on the ground.
Yeah, it's a strong jersey because he spun in.
There's no doubt about it. Here's our pressure inside. You got Elijah Gorey in there getting good pressure, getting picked up on a double team. They try to get the ball down the field and get a nice stop there by DeAndre Harrison, a senior corner for us. Xavier Dandridge making nice plays. He had made some really good plays for us at tailback, but also on the special teams, making some nice stops on kickoff, run the ball down the field. Love the play here. Good throw, good catch out there to Jalen Brown. Senior receiver Trenton Smith at quarterback makes a nice play, and then of course hand the ball off inside, and Big X shows his speed and is able to get into the end zone. Great blocking inside there. Matthew Harker at guard, blocking down, kind of springs the play there, and he does a really nice job.
Surprisingly fast for a big guy, isn't he?
He really is. Got a lot of speed, just a good kid. We got Harris in there making a nice stop. Love the play right here. Christian Anderson, senior linebacker, comes in, blitzes the gap, stops the counter, both guys, and makes a nice play for us. There's DeAndre making another nice stop. Defense outside of that one drive is playing really well. Great blocking down the field. Kenny Avery, outstanding job there. You can see Jalen Smith playing tough inside. Again, most of our guys in there are doing a really, really good job of playing football and executing the offense. Kind of run right past us there just a little bit. We got some guys coming in making a nice stop. Jacob Bajek makes a nice play, sophomore defensive lineman, to end the game.
It was Jalen when he got out in the open. It looked like he didn't know what to do without people around him, didn't he, for a minute?
He usually got that tough inside run, and all of a sudden he's out there with all that green grass.
So 56-7, it's a terrific night down the turnpike. It's a great win to put in the back pocket, and now you move forward, and that's what we're going to talk about next. We'll do our up close and personal, and we're also going to be able to take a look at the next game, and that's Southmore, coming up on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Hey Union students, show off your Union spirit by wearing Union gear, only available at the UWear store. The UWear store has athletic gear, clothing, and other merchandise so that you and your friends can look stylish while repping the U. The UWear store has the best quality items and is partnered up with major brands such as Nike, Under Armour, and even Champion. For a limited time, Union High School students who present their ID at checkout will receive 10% off all items. So stop by the UWear store today and reward yourself with some awesome gear.
Tim shares his jacket.
Don thinks he's kinda nice.
Danny shares with Beth.
On a beach in paradise.
Robert shares his dance moves.
Then he shares a spin.
Victor shares with Emily.
But she's more into Quinn.
Kevin shares a song and the spotlight with Colleen.
Nick shares with Vince's to the DJ who's 19.
Deja shares with Curtis.
After her curfew.
Sharing's always better when I share a Coke with you.
We're back for the final segment today on the Union Football Coaches Show. We're recording with Kirk Fredericks, the head coach of the Redskins. Let's get right to our up close and personal because Dean Acheson always provides us with some pretty cool shots.
Oh, he does. Dean does a great job. At the number one question my son said every week is, "Mom, has he posted the pictures yet?" You know, just does a great job. Outstanding. Love seeing the seniors run out of the TP. Great look. Coach Davis did a nice job with the uniforms. This guy saw this picture all night. You got Tomlin on one side. You got Isaiah McGuire on the other side. Just a great shot of our defense. There's the other one, Darius Boone, running behind his pads, doing a great job, just with a lot of attitude. Of course, Peyton there in the background, handing the ball off. There's KP, Kyler Pearson. Great block there by JT, Shadle. Kyler in there getting the extra yards. Jaquay Shavers. Jaquay, tuck your shirt in and maybe you'll score from the one. Shavers there. But, man, he did show a big burst there on that tunnel screen. Big celebration. Michael Walker, Darius Boone. This is after got a couple of shots, I think, of the pump block and score. Doesn't happen very often. There's AJ trying to scoop it up. I think Micah, it's fun when you have your own guys fighting over the same ball.
As long as you get it.
That's right. AJ probably got knocked over it right there. And of course, the big celebration, Jake Cowboy Collar Rogers there in there. I think he's even growing a mullet these days, so kind of a throwback guy. Michael Walker, nice job there. Grant Crooms in the background at safety, and of course, Damari Beard coming in, a couple of seniors. Love the block. Pancake block right there, serve the syrup. Jacob Fuller just plants the guy as Jalen Smith's coming around the corner.
There's the brain trust.
There they are. That's the offensive guys, Pearson and Luther Carr. Those guys signaling, doing a really nice job. Joey Witcher there. I think we even saw a sighting in the far background of Steve Dunlap, our associate AD.
Yeah, he was texting.
Texting or doing something. They're checking scores.
Sending somebody the score, yeah, that kind of thing. All right, so you finally get to come home for a couple of games and kind of feel like you can be at your own place for a while. It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's great, especially last couple of really long trips and get to come home for a few weeks, stepping into a sophomore game. There's nothing like playing at Union Total. I say this all the time, but there really isn't, and we're excited about getting back home and being able to finish off our district play.
Tell us about Southmore.
Southmore, running quarterback. They've always seemed to have that running quarterback, makes tons of plays, really makes you try to make a decision defensively. They're going to throw a little smoke route out there to the side to the guys. The quarterback going to run the football. So struggled at times, but last week scored 35 points, so kind of got on track, and we'll have a lot to handle with that quarterback.
And you got seniors realizing that it's coming to a close, don't you? They really start to pick up games.
It is. We've got a chance here at looking at 2 games left. I know that if we can find a way to beat Southmore, I know that we'll clinch the district championship, which is a big deal in our place, obviously, to win any kind of championship, and district play is on their mind, and maybe a home game, but you've got only guaranteed 3 more. They're all at home, and we're excited about that.
All right, so we'll see you on Friday night at Union Tuttle Stadium. It's Union in Southmore. We'll see you next week on the Union Football Coaches.